this peaceful small town, where even bicycles never get stolen, a murder case suddenly breaks out. When police arrive at the scene, instead of investigating, they start playing rock, paper, scissors. What's even more bizarre is that Jane wins every single time. He can even predict his opponent's next move just by staring into the sheriff's eyes. This turns out to be the sheriff testing the abilities of Jane, a consultant for the California Bureau of Investigation. Jane has just reconstructed the killer's method simply by observing the victim from a distance.
Her abductor was taken into a location that was quiet and private so he could undress her for a sexual assault. She made too much noise at the wrong moment. He tried to keep her quiet and smothered her by mistake.
Even more shocking, he determines the girl is a local just from her clothing. The investigation team immediately heads to the victim Melanie's home. In her room, Jane discovers a photo on the wall with one corner torn off. The picture shows Melanie with her best friend, but who was in the torn off half? Melanie's brother reveals that the missing person was a male. However, when questioned outside, her parents insist that their daughter Melanie was a good girl who never got too close to men. Just as the questioning reaches a deadlock, the sheriff provides a crucial clue. Around midnight on the night of the incident, he responded to a call at the winery restaurant where Melanie worked and saw a black pickup truck speed away when it spotted the police car. The investigation team rushes to the winery restaurant. The female owner and chef, who are married, firmly deny that Melanie had a boyfriend. Time records show she clocked out at 11:25 p.m. that night, and no one saw her after that. Suddenly, a heavyset girl bursts in. Jane immediately recognizes her as the best friend from the photo, but the girl vehemently denies it. Left with no choice, Jane decides to use his trump card. He gently taps the girl's leg, activating hypnosis mode. Surprisingly, the hypnosis works. Under hypnosis, the girl finally confesses that Melanie's boyfriend was a thug who dealt drugs, and she was too afraid of retaliation to tell anyone. Based on the girl's information, police quickly arrest the boyfriend, but after interrogation, the case takes an unexpected turn. He admits to the relationship, but denies the murder. He says he was 10 minutes late that night due to work, and when he arrived at their meeting spot, Melanie was already gone. When the investigation stalls again, Jane discovers cleaning supplies and plastic bags in the restaurant cabinet that don't belong there. The waitress looks completely baffled, but Jane shows a confident smile.
He's coming back.
As Jane waits alone in the room, he suddenly hears the door opening. Thinking it's the waitress, he's shocked to discover it's the killer couple returning with a new victim. Jane quickly hides in the shadows and finally understands the truth. On the night of the incident, when Melanie's boyfriend didn't show up, she returned to the restaurant and was kidnapped by this couple. She heard the police sirens from inside the pickup truck and desperately struggled for help, but was accidentally suffocated to death. A horrifying scene unfolds before his eyes as they begin laying plastic sheets on the bed, preparing to kill again. At this critical moment, the killer couple discovers Jane. After being caught, Jane bluffs that the place is surrounded, but the cautious female killer pulls back the curtains and sees no one outside. Just at the most dangerous moment, Lisbon kicks down the door and arrives just in time, shooting both killers dead. The kidnapped woman is finally rescued,